He's got a question. And I just want to make sure that I let you guys know that I really appreciate you guys. I see y'all coming in onto the podcast from all over the place. I check the data. I'm like, wow, I'm being watched in like this really small city in Nagano. I'm like, what? Hey, so when I do fly over there, some people should know who I am. I'm getting head counts and everything. Uh, it's actually really crazy. I also want to, while I'm doing that, before I answer that question, uh, I want to go ahead and say, wait, do we have another one up here? We do have another one up here. There it is. Special shout out to a couple of the most dominant states in the United States that's been watching this. Illinois, New York, Florida, California, Texas. I didn't put Georgia back up there, but Georgia's in there as well. And North Carolina, some of the top 10, inside of the top 10 states that's been watching us. And I want to say I really appreciate you guys throwing us those thumbs up, and just continue to like and subscribe, and make sure that you continue to follow us, because you're going to learn something from us that you're probably going to benefit from. So I definitely want to make sure that you guys get the information, and then whatever you do with it, you do with it. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to invest in some things that's going to give me some money that I'm going to be able to spend doing some things that most people aren't going to be able to do because they can't afford that. So we have uh, Living on the Reef. Oh, Living on the Reef. Okay. Woo. So he says, how we feeling about banking and financial companies coming up with these next 4 years? What do you mean by that? You want to know how do the banks feel about the next 4 years? Because with the interest rates going down, the banks are going to be putting out more loans. The banks are going to start making more money because they're going to have more people borrowing stuff. And every time you make a monthly payment on something, the banks make money. So the bank makes money off of handing out money and getting money back. But when they have less people asking for money, they have less abilities to give out loans, which means that they have to raise the price of the interest rate so that they can get the quantity of profit that they're expecting to have. So if you're dealing with the next 4 years of banking, for the bankers, yeah, it's going to be sweet. For the rest of us, we're not going to spend as much money on interest. We're not going to have as stringent of criteria in order to borrow, because they're going to be, when it starts becoming a buyer's market where there's more buyers than there are sellers in real estate. You're going to have more people getting loans to buy the houses, which is putting them into 20, 30, 40-year mortgages.